So, how's everything going?
Seems to be a lot of hail out there and quite a bit of snow, but apart from that we're doing fine, yes. Yeah.
How was day one?
Day one was great, quite hard work, a long way to go. My computer said it was 50 kilometres, so yeah, I was pleased to get to the end of it, but yeah, it's been good, yeah.
And the bike's going okay?
The bike's fine, yes, no problems with the bike at all. Yeah.
And any canvassing along the way, any encounters with the people, any discussions?
A few, mostly pretty fleeting, people just asking us what we're doing, fair play to you kind of thing, yes, not in-depth political discussion, but a lot of people have seen us, they've seen the signs on the bike and things and they know we're out there. Yeah.
And I think you've been able to put some leaflets in the doors of houses that don't usually get visited.
That's right, we have, yes, and rung a few doorbells and said hello, so that's been good, yeah.
Great. So the plan for today then, you're in Urbanstown now and you're heading?
We're heading across to Balik via Lisnaric, Kesh and across Bower Island, so if the weather improves a little bit that'll be lovely, yes.
Great, well good luck.
Thank you very much, thank you.
Hello.
Still doing it. So if you want to take off down the hill, I'll just keep this on. Wonderful.
We're at the Roundel back in Enniskillen and we're a bit cold, a bit wet and very happy to have completed it, yeah.
How was today then? Where did you come from and what was the weather like?
We began in Balik this morning and the gentleman serving our breakfast refused to tell us the weather forecast, which should have set alarm bells ringing. We were ready to set out when we heard an enormous peal of thunder and the rain hammering down, so we were a bit delayed by that. We went over the hills from Balik to Derrygonnelly, which was beautiful in parts, extremely chilly in other parts, and just as we came into Derrygonnelly the freezing hail started up again, so fortunately we could leap into the Old Pals bar where there was a fire blazing and have some hot coffee. Then finally from Derrygonnelly across to Enniskillen, which was probably the worst weather that we've had all 4 days, but we're here now.
And yesterday you dropped into something called the Hustings. Just tell me what Hustings is and what that event was.
Yes, Hustings is basically an election debate where the candidates from the different parties are asked questions, sometimes general questions, sometimes on on a specific topic. This one was organised by Fermanagh Community Transport, so it was mainly questions about transport, especially access for people in rural areas, people who are disabled and so on. Yes.
So you're able to drop in there on your bike on the way?
Yes, that's right, yes. It was slightly off route, but not too much, just a few extra miles cycling to do that, yeah.
Great. And what's the plan now? You've just come into Enniskillen, so what's happening now?
We're just going to cycle up to the Diamond and have an official finish there, and then it'll be home for a hot shower, and then off for the Early Years Manifesto launch this evening.
And just to sum up this whole experience then, you've been cycling for 3 days, 4 days?
4 days.
4
yes.
days from Dungannon.
Yes.
Has it been worth it? What have you achieved?
It's definitely been worth it. One of the most important things is being on the ground, seeing things. You can see so much more from a bike than you can from a car. It's renewed my love for the countryside of Fermanagh and South Tyrone, and my determination to protect it. It's brought me a new understanding of the rural isolation in which many people live. It's vividly demonstrated the growing gap between the rich and poor in our rural society, and it's given me an opportunity to talk to people in a natural way that you can never do by knocking on their doors in a formal canvassing way.
Back. Well done. Great.
Yes. Yeah, glad to be back.
And
Yeah, and a great shower to finish us off.
Yes.
and a great big welcome.
A great big welcome. Well done.